Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video I wanted to do a full on Duel playthrough because it is the new week and we have to do our weekly missions. And what you want to do when you get the artifact choice is look at the three and see if anything seems really strong for you. If they all seem bad, then you can go for play random, but if one of them seems pretty decent, then I would recommend just buying it, because when you get the random artifact, you could get some pretty bad artifact choices, to be honest. So Luxurious Sachet is kind of a light bearer artifact. I don't think the light bearers are the best in Honor Duel, and so I would not recommend that. Breeze Rider will rely on a team composition that doesn't care about ultimate damage, and then it can deal a lot of true damage from this artifact. But for the Graveborns, for example, and that's a comp I'm the most comfortable with, you do want your ultimate cast from Cecia, Carolina. Maybe not Igor or Sylvina as much, it isn't as important for them, but to deny the ultimate cast from Cecia will make your comp a lot weaker. And definitely also if you're going to run like a Wilder type team, you can't run this artifact because Haywin for the sustain is one of the key ways, and without her ultimate, she's very ineffective. Glowing Blossom is pretty good because you're going to sacrifice HP for getting energy, and energy is more important because that is going to allow you to cast your ultimates faster, and that can get you the win. This can be a good artifact for Graveborns definitely, and also for Wilders, where you can just sustain your energy, your health back up with healing. And then convert 80% of consumed HP into shield when the effect is triggered. That will make it even more effective. Like, then basically there's not any real disadvantage of this because it'll be converted almost entirely into shield. So we'll go for this. We also got the Lucius, which is a good hero definitely in the early game. We don't get offered any Graveborn. Like, Wilders do well with this artifact. Do we want to try a Wilder team? I'm not very comfortable with Wilders, but okay, let's try it for the video and see what happens. Okay, nice. So the there's actually three, I think, key heroes for the Wilders, which are Granny, Haywin, and Parissa. Floribel Arden can also be good, but Granny for the tank, Haywin for the healing, and Parissa for the damage is usually the top ranking comp. And Lucius will be good in the early game to protect everyone. I don't really want to refresh. I don't like refreshing the store in the early rounds because there's like, you're missing out on slots, and also you're not going to get very high quality things from here. And we have a pretty good team. I don't like any of these equipment. Oh, increased healing and shielding amount granted to allied heroes apart from the carrier. Maybe this is good for Haywin. Normally, I don't pick up this equipment because in Graveborn there aren't healers. Until maybe Ludovic gets added in the future. Gains a shield equal to... Okay, well, both of these are actually pretty good items for the Wilder faction. We'll pick them up. We also got Brian, which is not bad early on. We can use him. At least for the factional synergy. So it'll be Brian, Haywin, Granny, Lucius, and then probably, honestly, Smokey for the healing. I don't think Odie will be that good, and we'll just try to kill through out-sustaining the opponent. We can position, like, this, have Haywin. We don't want to actually position Haywin yet, because if they have a Sylvina, that can jump onto the Haywin. And we can have Brian... I don't know where to put... We can put Brian over here. Let's see what the opponent is running. They do have the Sylvina. Yeah, this is what I was a little bit worried about. But the question is, who do I want Sylvina? I don't want Sylvina jumping on Smokey. Definitely not. And then I can't... She's going to jump on whoever's in the back line here. Unless I position like this. But this is a really weird positioning. Maybe I'll just let her jump onto the Haywin. Do you think Haywin could survive with the Smokey healing and the Lucius shielding? Maybe she could survive. I'm gonna try to hope that she survives. We have the factional advantage because I don't want her jumping on Brian either. So we have the factional advantage here. He only has one Mauler hero. Can Haywin just survive the initial burst with the Smokey healing? Looks like we can. Can we use our ultimate? Good. Okay, perfect. So we were able to out-sustain the burst of Sylvina, which is good. Definitely don't want Sylvina jumping on Smokey because then he gets interrupted, and then That's pretty bad. The Cecia gets off her ultimate, which is scary for sure. but we have a lot of sustain. As long as the team gets set up, like right now we're stabilized, then it's really difficult to burst through this when you have multiple healers, Haywin and Smokey. And we had some pretty good equipment as well. So, okay. We have 2 CCs offered. The other interesting thing in Wilders is you can run CC along with them because she's just a good flex unit in any set because of the crowd control. But I think let's go for the Wilders, see what we get offered. Okay, nice. Damien. I like Damien. I don't know if he's less effective in the Honor Duel if he has any nerfs to him. And I think I'm going to pass on the Sylvina. Do we want to pick up the Shadow Gloves? It isn't a bad item, but it isn't an amazing item either. Like, I mean, I think I'm going to pass on it for right now. Save the coins. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what type of comp we're focusing on. Now that we got some Damien copies, I think Damien, Haywin, Granny, and then Parissa or Arden, and then the final slot can be another Wilder hero, or it could even be Lucius. Something like that. Okay, Granny in the front, and we'll play the Lucius as well, and we can play Damien, because Damien, and we'll also actually play Damien in a back sort of position so that he will protect the rest of my team, like from Sylvina jumps. If Sylvina's in the back. Yeah, okay. So now Haywin should not be targeted if she's over here. Good. And do we want to go for Smokey as well? Or do we want to go for Brian? We get a better factional synergy with Brian. We have less healing, but we do have the Damien and the Haywin, so hopefully that should be enough. And maybe I want to put the Brian. I don't know who is Sylvina going to attack, the Haywin slot or the Brian slot after jumping on the Damien. Probably the Brian slot. And I would kind of prefer that she's attacking the Haywin, but I don't want Haywin to die either. This is going to be difficult. I don't know. I think she's going to kill the Brian here. I don't think we'll have enough sustain, so we'll just let Brian die to it. The opponent has a lot of Graveborns. Okay, Brian is getting low, but surviving pretty well. Haywin gets off the ultimate. Really good. It's also thanks to our artifact getting that bonus energy at the cost of health. And now the opponent can't burst through us. Because this is the thing with the Wilder team. Once you're set up and you got your initial like healing and you're at full health, it's very difficult for the opponent to burst through you because you have a lot of sustain. With both Damien and Haywin. Even though they're kind of under upgraded right now. Lucius as well. The shielding from Lucius is insane. I don't know if he has a buff in Honor Duel, but there's definitely something about him in the Honor Duel information. Let's take a look at it. Because it's important kind of to know which heroes are a little bit changed in the Honor Duel, because some will be better to use in Honor Duel as compared to the other areas of the game. So already 2 wins, and I think this is kind of the advantage of the Wilder team. It does pretty well in the early game, and we haven't lost a single time. But still, the important thing is we will have to build a strong comp, and if we can't, then we're still going to be in trouble. So if we look down here, yeah, Lucius has a buff in the Honor Duel. Maybe I think we might just want to run him in our entire, like our final team. And try to get Lucius upgrades. And then Lucius Granny, Haywin, Damien, and like Parissa. I don't like Laika. We'll probably go for Parissa. Wait, is there any information on the other Wilder heroes? Does anyone else have a buff here? Laika has a haste buff, but yeah, I don't think that's too important. So it'll be either Parissa, Florabelle, Arden, something like that. I don't like anything here. I am going to refresh because we have a lot of coins to spend. I don't really want to go for Brian. And I don't like that item that much. I mean, it could be better than the current item on Granny, but we already have a decent item for her. We're not going to try to replace that. Good, we got 1 legendary upgrade. If we could get a Damien copy, that would be really good. I'm going to keep looking. Initial energy. Yeah, initial energy is pretty good. The question is, who do we want to... Maybe to Lucius to get his shield off a little bit faster, because we want this increasing in healing and shield amount. Probably onto Haywin because she heals a lot, but it increases the shield amount. Maybe we want that onto... Maybe we want it onto Lucius and give the energy to Haywin. Do I want to keep refreshing? I think not, because if we refresh now, we could get too many things in the shop to buy out. And next time, we're going to be at level 3 shop, and we will have all of the 8 different shop options. Right now we only have 7 of the 8. So far going pretty well. It's just that I'm a little bit unsure of myself because I don't play Wilders that much and I don't know what is the team composition we're aiming for. Damien in the back. I guess Damien in the back. To counter Sylvena's. Okay, Vala. Okay, he has a pretty upgraded team. I am scared. So the Vala mark will shift off of Damien onto someone else. And yeah, I should probably save my Lucius or Granny for countering Vala to be positioned in the back. That would have been better because Damien doesn't counter Vala. I don't know. I could also try this and let Haywin take the mark. Yeah, I think we'll let Haywin take the mark. This might be a safer strategy. She can take it. She has initial energy. And the opponent is pretty strong. I mean, they have an upgraded Granny and Carolina both. But if we can just out-sustain it, we will be in good shape. But the legendary Granny is the thing I'm most afraid of. I'm not even afraid of the legendary Carolina. Lucius shield comes off and it will be a high-value shield. Looks like it's going to be a very stall fight. The opponent doesn't have much damage compared to us, and we don't have much damage either. But, oh, and they have the late game artifact that we used in our last run where we got 9 wins. Granny is sustained, which is good. Granny is somehow taking the mark instead of Haywin. I didn't expect that to happen. Oh, Vala gets the kill onto Granny. So yeah, this is going to be a loss, but you're bound to have a loss sometime in the early game. You can't keep winning unless you become really strong. And we do have another life that we can lose even after this. I think they should add a surrender button in Honor Duel because you know you've lost, but sometimes the fight still goes really long because of the stalling. Maybe we should have positioned Damien up towards the front to get more healing value because I think it looked like his toy chair was in the backline the entire fight. Okay, we get Parissa and I'm gonna go for her. As I carry, definitely better than Brian. Do I like any of these equipment? Not really that one. No, I mean, if we're going for a Wilder team, we are planning to have a long fight, but this is a bit too delayed. I feel like 15 seconds into the battle. I don't know if that's the best option. Get the Granny, good. I like the Gaze of Power as well, especially for... I don't know who I want to go for that onto though. I was thinking to go for it onto Haywin, but Haywin you don't really want to ultimate right at the beginning of the fight. But I guess it will make up for the fact that we have, our HP is lost at the beginning of the fight, so this can make up for that. And this item can go on to maybe Parissa. Okay, we're looking for some Wilders here. I like the Night Raven. We could give the Night Raven to Parissa and give this item to Damien. We kind of have our team comp sorted now, but they're still under upgraded. Don't know, what are we doing with the Granny? Granny... So, Granny up here. We'll save the Lucius for the last position.
Are you calling me?
Something like this, and then we can put Lucius in the back if we need to. Yeah, the opponent has a Vala, so we'll put Lucius in the back, put the Parissa on the side over here. And that should be pretty good for us. Should win this. He has one legendary, but yeah, not looking like too strong of an enemy team. I'm confident in my team. Yeah, so the Haywin ultimate is really going to help the fact that we lose that initial health. So the first ultimate cast is good for Haywin, and now she almost has enough energy to cast again. Okay, and the idea will then just be Parissa in the back, killing everything over time. So maybe I should have went for that purple equipment that increases after 15 seconds in the battle, increase your damage by 50%. Because these fights are going to go long, with especially with a Wilder healing oriented team. Yeah, I think I should have picked up that item. Well, if we get offered it again, we can buy it. This is looking really strange, but it seems like we're still gonna win. Enemy Lucius is putting in a lot of work as well, but not enough work as our Prissa is doing. I want to see the damage from this fight, because our major only damage source is the Prissa. And I mean, the item we have given to her right now, it increases her basic stats by 25% and life drain. That's probably better, like, on average than the other equipment that we could have bought. Okay, Prissa copy. We need to get Prissa upgraded. That is a big priority for us. I don't really want to pick up the attack speed. We already have an item for everyone. Can do 10% of current HP every 3 seconds to heal. I don't know about that. Okay, we get the Haywin. I don't really want Haywin right now because I want to get the other ones to Legendary. It's more important we get the other ones to Legendary right now. So, I think I'm gonna pass on the Haywin. I could lock it, but I think I'm gonna full pass on it. And let's get everyone to Legendary, then we can work on the Mythics. Because the Mythic is gonna take a while, and you're not gonna get a return on picking that up for a long time. 15% loss HP when inflicting control effects. That could be good on Granny, right? But is it the best item for Granny? She has control effect, and then she restores HP. I don't know if it's the best item. This could be for Prissa. How long is Prissa's range? 5 range. And if they are 5 tails away or further, 50% extra damage and it's 30%. I think this is a pretty good item. I'm going to pick that up, give it to Prissa. We can give the other item here to... I don't know. Granny? Yeah, I mean, it is a good item for Granny, but then she's gonna have to be isolated up in the front. Let's try it, guys. We still didn't hit enough legendary upgrades. We need Prissa upgraded, Granny upgraded. Those are gonna be big power spikes for our team. So yeah, usually you want to shoot for legendary on all of your team and then get them all the purple quality equipment, which we're kind of on the road to doing both of those things, and then you go for the mythic, because if I went for like the mythic copy of Haven, it would not turn into anything valuable for a long time. I don't know, Prissa maybe over here. Prissa could also be over here, but then that is weak to Vala. And we're planning to put Lucius in the back. Don't really know about our positioning, but okay, Mauler team. So I'm not expecting a Vala, but you never know, right? So if he's gonna position a Vala, I would think he would position it over there. I'm gonna put the Lucius here to try and counter that, and Damien is going to be just in the back over here. Seems to be pretty good positioning from our side. Okay. They have pretty good equipment, but not, again, only 2 legendary heroes like we have. The immediate cast of Haywin's ultimate is pretty important. It allows us to survive, and wow, the Damien burst was pretty nice as well. Yeah, our team is looking pretty good now, guys, and especially when we can get this artifact upgraded to get that shield. That's going to be a pretty big power spike. Only 8 more EXP we need for that. So now it looks like things are kind of working out for us. We need to get the Prissa upgraded. That is the most important thing. Check the damage from the Prissa. Pretty high. Damien dealing massive damage as a support. Whenever I see Sylvina, I'm like, wow. Oh no. This is an amazing equipment, but I don't know who makes good use of this on my team. I know for the Graveborn who makes good use of it, like so many people like Cicia. But here, who makes good use of it? Not really Haywin, because she's not a damage dealer. And would Prissa, is her ultimate that important? I mean, it is a really good equipment, but I just feel like for my team, it's not that important. And like, we want our upgrades more importantly than this item. So I'm going to pass on the item for right now. I'm not sure what are the best items and equipments for this wilder team we're building. Increased damage Elden taken. I'm not a big fan of that. Again, Haywin is offered to us, but we still need to look for our upgrades. That's much more important for us right now. Or we can look for more equipment. Having another Night Raven becomes really awkward. Increases target's damage taken. Okay, what are we doing? Where is the thing we need? Got the granny upgrade, good. Okay, Parissa, Lucius, that's what we're looking for. We should definitely hit Parissa in all of these roles, right? Again, like I want to buy the Damien. Now we're passing up on a lot of different things, but I mean, maybe I'll get the Damien now. We have enough coins that we can still get a Parissa as we roll down. Get the Wilder Pack. Okay, I guess we'll buy the Wilder Pack. Can we get a Parissa from this? Okay, Granny Flora Haywin is good. Florabelle we're probably not going to be using because we're using the Parissa. And there's another Damien which we'll buy. We'll have to sell both of these and narrow it down to our final team. Okay, I mean, not great. Our upgrades were really bad. We needed to hit the Parissa. That was really important. And we didn't get it. And maybe if we kept rolling and didn't go for the Wilder Packs and the Damien, then we could have hit Parissa. But now we're missing out on a lot of these extra copies. I thought might as well just go for them and try to get them to Mythic. We have one more life we can lose, but I really don't want to lose it because I don't feel very confident in my team right now. I don't think it's too strong. Okay, so again, we're gonna have to try to play around Vala a little bit.
The most beautiful flowers.
I'll put the Parissa in. No, I don't want to put Parissa yet. I'm gonna put the Haywin somewhere like here and Damien over here. We can put the Lucius all the way in the corner if we need to. Okay, yeah, this guy has a Vala, but probably not a Sylvina, which is the good news. Question is probably Vala over here, right? So then we're gonna have. I mean, we could let Vala mark the Haywin and not care about it. Oh, but we have to let her mark. I think I'm gonna have to put the Lucius here, but he might get locked in because I don't want to give up on her isolated buff, and I don't want Parissa here because then Vala's gonna mark her, because I don't think he's gonna put Vala on this side. If he puts Vala here, then my Damien and yeah, okay, he doesn't even have Vala, so Lucius won't be doing much this fight. But I still think I needed to do this to try and get around the Vala. And Lucius still will be able to join the fight now. The opponent has all legendary heroes, but not great equipment to be honest, and they are light bearers, which I'm not really too afraid of. I don't think light bearers are that strong. But the problem is we don't even have a legendary Parissa. She's our only damage source, so I don't even know if we can kill anything here. But we are looking good on the sustain front. We got the kill, nice. Okay, and I think over time, Parissa will eventually kill someone unless they're as tanky as we are. Lucius is so strong here though. I think Lucius is a really good Honor Duel hero. He has a lot of healing and shielding already even in the normal game, but in Honor Duel he's buffed to have even more. And reduce damage taken by 10%. Okay, should be good for us. We need to get the legendary Parissa, legendary Lucius. Those are big upgrades. The opponent is still here, and we're still not. It's just anything. It can turn around at any second because our Lucius is very squishy. Only being at one copy of him, not even yeah, not legendary yet. Even if the fight ends now, it doesn't matter because we win. Because we have, it's a 5v3 advantage and no more draws will happen in the Honor Duel. It's just based on how many surviving heroes you have. Unless they can nuke my Lucius, for example. But yeah, Lucius is fully sustaining his team. Because otherwise Merrily would just die to my Parissa. And I think maybe now we're going to get the kill. No, the Lucius heal. Oh, but he doesn't hit it on the Merrily. So maybe Merrily is going to get killed now by my Parissa. He is so close to killing my Lucius, and we're so close to killing his Merrily. But we do get the kill on Merrily in the end. We need to get Lucius upgraded, and most importantly, we need to get Parissa upgraded because she's just not doing enough damage right now. You know, I think I need to go for this onto Parissa. Like, especially when she gets upgraded, I think this might be insane for her. So I'm gonna go for it. It costs a lot of coins. Please, just one Parissa. That's all I'm asking for. Do I want to buy the Haywin? I don't want to buy the Haywin right now. Even though we've missed out on enough that she would be mythic if I would have bought in all of them. I need the Parissa more importantly. Granny, Damien, oh my. What are we gonna do? Do we go for another Fire Dance? The problem is the damage boost isn't really benefiting anyone else. It is an upgrade to the current item on Haywin for sure, because then she can I think whatever. I'm gonna go for these two items. They are probably the best items for both of these heroes. I'm not sure. And Damien can go for that, but he already, I don't know. Yeah, I guess we're gonna go for this. Oh, we could go for this onto Lucius. Yeah, we'll go for this onto Lucius, I think, for the immediate shield, I think is good. For Damien, oh yeah, the healing related one. What is this? Increase healing and shielding amount. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay. I mean, this is fine. I'm gonna lock these guys in the shop, and I guess I'm just gonna go for these upgrades. We could have also gone the artifact EXP, but all it takes is one more upgrade, and we're gonna hit that naturally. We don't need to do that, so... yeah, this is just the strangest run. We're probably gonna lose our second life here, but we have one more life to lose, and that's fine. Next round, it's make or break. We need to hit the Persa Legendary and probably Lucius to Legendary, or get some Mythics. This is just the strangest run we've had so far. Okay, Damien over here. Lucius will put in the back to counter Vala, and Persa will put up probably. I think this is a pretty good item for Persa. I am happy with it. Okay, yeah, Vala is definitely going to be coming out.
At your service.
Question is, where is he going to position the Vala? I mean, it seems like out of symmetry he's going to put it here. But you never know, and if he puts it there, then I want here. But anyway, Haywin can take it as well. We just don't want Persa getting hit with the ultimate. That's really important. And, yeah, this is going to be the positioning. Let's see, guys. They're all legendary. Any mythics on their team? All legendary. No Vala, actually. So I think this is our best chance. We can still get a win here, even though we're really under-upgraded on Persa and Lucius. And Persa is our only damage source. We need to get the burst. Come on, Persa. You need to kill things right now. The burst from Persa is insane. It seems like she is buffed in Honor Duel, but she isn't. We're already 5v4, which is good for us. We need just Persa not to die. I'm worried about the enemy Mariel nuking my Persa. That's what I'm most scared about. Oh wow, and she did it. She nuked the entire team. How did that happen? She was like solo health. The initial kills were ultimates were not dealing that much, and we almost killed her. But yeah, okay, now is the final make or break. Come on, please, Persa. No Persa. Damien is mythic, which I think is not a great mythic upgrade, to be honest, but at least we get our artifact upgraded. Okay, we need to look for Persa. Yeah, this is the problem. We've been really unlucky with finding Persa, and she is our damage carrier. Apart from her, we don't really have anything in the team. I'm gonna just get the granny here, because, like, we're giving up on Persa. Persa doesn't want to come, so we're gonna have to carry through another way. Granny is almost at mythic, and Haywin, we need to win this next fight, or it's over for us. But if we win it, again, I think we have pretty good odds, because we could get Persa Legendary next round, we could get Granny Mythic, and quite easily we should be able to get those. But it's only a question of, can we survive this next match? We probably have the worst Mythic upgrade, which is Damien. I think he provides at least to our team by being at Mythic compared to the other heroes. And they have an over-upgraded team. Yeah, they already have their Mythic Persa. We have Epic Persa, Epic Lucius. But let's see what happens. I have no idea. But I think this is the end of our run. Yeah, he has 3 Mythics on all of his carries, and we still have an Epic Persa. If we could somehow win this, I don't know how it is possible. Oh wow, Persa live. Persa, you need to live. Haywin ultimate. If Persa lives, we can still somehow win this. Oh my god. How is this possible? The Epic Persa beats the team of 3 Mythics. We have 6 wins already with an Epic, 2 Epics on our team. Imagine if these heroes were Legendary. Or even Mythic. Okay, we have to get it now. This has been enough. Finally, and we get 2 Persas at one time. We need the 2 Lucius combo to get him. Either way, we're looking for Granny right now. That is our next big upgrade. I'm not even going to buy any equipment because, like... oh, I want this yeah, we're going to get this for Damien because he's a Mythic. And so he's going to give... All the wild heroes, 11% of his stats. It is a pretty good equipment. Come on, please, Granny. Granny, I don't even think I'm going to buy Lucius at this point. I'm just looking for Granny. It is a big upgrade to hit Granny to Mythic. Haywin. Oh, we can't afford it. We just barely can't afford getting Haywin to Mythic. Because even if we sell Brian, we're going to have 29 gold. 29. Okay, so we'll have to win one more round. I mean, we have a better chance now because we have a legendary Parissa. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that equipment for Damien. That might have been the mistake. If we lose now, I think that was a mistake. I shouldn't have been so greedy for that. Even though I really like that equipment, and it does power up our team a lot, I think we needed these upgrades more importantly. Or Haywin. Or Granny. Okay, here we go. If we can just win this next match, I feel very confident we can go for 9 wins. But we need to win this match. Okay. Can we do it? Granny, maybe Granny all by herself up in the front, because then she is guaranteed her buff, and then we can have Damien, Haywin, and we can put the Lucius in the back for a Valamark if need be. Okay, it is a Graveborn team, so technically we are countering it. I mean, I don't like Fire Dance onto Thorn seems really strange, and I mean this is a really good equipment. No, I don't know. I think we have a good chance of winning here.
Sir Lucius, at your service.
Lucius, I don't even want Lucius in the front because I don't want him. Well, Thorn is gonna obliterate my team actually right over here. But I still need to try and do this. Okay, we'll put Lucius up in the front. He can take the blow from the Thorn or walk up at least to try and prevent him from hitting my entire team. He has a lot of mythics. Oh, the mythic Igor with the good equipment. That's what I'm most scared of. The Igor is the thing that might lose us the fight. Otherwise, I am not really afraid of this team. And Lucius is still only epic. We need him to be legendary. Okay, Thorin is down. He kills the Lucius, but he doesn't kill the rest of my team, so Lucius did a good job of that. I'm worried about the Igor in my back line, hitting me pretty hard. Granny is doing well on her own. Okay, please just survive, Parissa. Don't let Parissa die. This carrier oh, Granny's almost dead. Come on, Granny, don't die. Don't die, Granny. We need you for a little while longer. Okay. Oh, Thorin is right in my face. Thorin is gonna hit. Thorin doesn't kill. Haywin ult. Haywin ult in the perfect time. Oh my. Here. We're gonna win. I think I'm not gonna speak too soon, but I feel like I don't think Igor can burst through these three. This is amazing. This was like the most close fight I've seen. Because even though it looks like it's 3v1, it's not close. When Haywin ultimated that final time, that was it. Like, it was at the perfect time. If it was 1 second later, my whole team would have been dead. Okay, guys, now we go for the glory. We need only 2 more wins and we will get a 9 win. Which will be amazing. We're not buying any more of this equipment. We have really good equipment on our entire team. I mean, wait, what is this? I don't know. I don't want. Yeah, leave that. Okay, can we get Lucius to legendary before we get our 9 wins? Imagine if you have an epic hero in your 9-win team. We want Granny, Parissa are the most important. I don't even know if I should have bought Lucius there, to be honest. But I think, yeah, getting the Lucius legendary upgrade would have been good. So I'm happy getting that, because that will give us a pretty good buff to our team. We're gonna overpay for the Lucius upgrade, but we have to take it. We can't pass up on this. It is too good. And if we could get a Granny here, it would be amazing. If we could get 2 copies of Parissa. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Now we've got it. I think we've got the 9 wins now. Yeah. Do I even want to lock Arbiter's Blade? Arbiter's Blade plus Arbiter's Armor combo is an insane combo. Although the thing is, look at our equipment. Our equipment is really, really good. And I think more importantly, in the next round, we're going to want to get Granny to Mythic. That is the top priority. And if we can get that, I think we've won already. So guys, this has been a crazy run. In the earlier stages, I honestly thought we're not gonna make it that far, because I was really confused about what type of comp I was going for with these wilders. But it ended up working out really amazingly. I don't even know how it happened. Okay, and we have some amazing equipment on our entire team, which is really good. Granny still has this awkward type of item. Okay, so this is almost a final boss. All mythic upgrades. He has a really strong Wilder team with Cecia, who's a really good flex pick choice. But thankfully she doesn't have the immediate ultimate cast, because that's what I'm most worried about. We have the immediate ultimate cast from Haywin and from Parissa both, and then we have our Lucius over here in the back. Okay guys, can we do it? He has Brian. I'm not a big fan of Brian. I think Parissa is gonna definitely outperform Brian. Yeah, Parissa is almost already killed the Brian. One more ultimate from the Parissa, and that should be GG. Wow, look at that. Look at the damage from Parissa. That is insane. Cecia gets to cast her ultimate, but she's already dead, so Mr. Carlisle goes down with her. Okay, so in summary, if you're gonna go for a Wilder team comp, I think a team comp like this is pretty effective, where you're running 4 Wilders and Lucius. And I think these probably would be the best option. From my experience, Parissa seems to be the best damage dealer in the Wilder faction for on a duel at least. Okay. Can we get... no. Alright guys, we're looking for the Granny. Okay, I mean, these could be good for Florabelle. We already have an amazing item on Florabelle. I don't think we need to change it. I'm honestly thinking even go for Fire Dance for Granny. Maybe even for Lucius. Not for Lucius, but for Granny. Her damage is pretty high. If she can immediately cast the first ultimate, I mean, it is a good item. I really like the Fire Dance, but I really want to get... Okay, I'm going to lock it for a while, looking for the Granny. Oh, 2 copies of Lucius. Well, we have Lucius upgrade. Okay, we're going to pass up on the Fire Dance then, because we're not going to be able to afford both. We get the legendary upgrade of Lucius. I wanted to go for the 3 Fire Dance or even 4 Fire Dance team. I think this is one of the best items in the game. Honestly. It increases your damage as well. But we're going to look for the Granny upgrade. We have a lot of roles we can go for. I'm not going to pick up any equipment. And the good thing is we can't pick up any of these 4 heroes we already have at Mythic. They will not appear in the shop. There we go. Got the Granny. And here we go, guys. This is going to be the finally upgraded team. Is there any other better equipment we could get here? One more roll. Another Night Raven. Actually, I think this is better for the Granny, right? Grants a shield equal to 12% of carriers max HP every 5 seconds. Yeah, that is probably better for the Granny. Oh, and we are really close to getting our legendary equipment as well, because if you take a look at the EXP, we only need 1 more EXP and we will get the legendary weapon. Although I'm not a big fan of the legendary equipment. A lot of times, like, the equipment we already have on our heroes is pretty much best in slot, so getting that legendary equipment wouldn't have changed much in my opinion. Anyway guys, this is the time for the final boss, but we are the final boss ourselves. I think, are the opponents the final boss or are we the final boss? He has a 2-star upgraded artifact, so he's going to be getting, and this is a strong artifact. It reduces the... Yeah, this is really strong also to counter Wilders. It reduces... Actually, I think Wilders do well into it too. Basically, all heroes on the field deal 50% less damage, but our energy recovery is also going to be dampened. But I think we have a really solid team. I have real faith in my team here. The positioning is going to be important. I do want to put the Granny up here. I think I want to put the Granny, or maybe I want to condense everyone together. I'm not entirely sure.
The most beautiful flowers.
I don't want the Parissa to be... we could place her here, because we can always put Lucius in the right if we need it for the Vala, right? To counter the Vala. Okay, let's try this. Okay, what is it gonna be? Okay, they have mythic upgrades, legendary equipment on the Granny. Damage to surrounding enemies equal to 10% of their own HP and stuns them for 3 seconds. Whenever the carrier... Oh, wow. That is really good for... And surrounding enemies. And I should not be positioned here then. Well, now we've all... It's too late. We're gonna have to put Lucius here to try and, again, walk up to the front to try and prevent her from getting to my backline. And fully, we're just gonna protect this team. And here we go, we're all grouped up, we have really good equipment, we have an amazingly upgraded team, and even though they have some crazy upgrades as well and really good equipment, I feel like, I don't know, I have faith in my team here. Haywin, Lucius shielding, they can't break through all of this, but the crowd control of Floribel is going to be annoying. Another Persa ultimate comes off. Do we kill something in the back? No, I think we just kill the summons of Floribel. Everyone is sustaining so much. The problem is both teams' damage dealt is reduced by 50% because of his artifact, but I think that is kind of in our favor because my Persa still is going to be dealing massive damage, even with the 50% reduction. But we're not able to break through the Floribel, and the legendary equipment they have on their Granny is basically perfect for their artifact because it reduces hero damage dealt, and she can keep getting healed to keep triggering that. We need to kill something. Come on, Persa. I have faith in you. Kill something in the back. The problem is we just keep killing the minions. We're not able to kill any of the actual heroes. This is going to be a full draw, I think. We're going to have to... Or maybe we get one more ult from Persa? They're pretty low. The Lumont here is kind of here for crowd control, but it isn't really enough for him. And we have a lot of sustain on our team too, so I think they're not going to be able to break through our team. And we're not going to be able to... One more... We just need like a double ult onto the Floribel, and she will die. But... Okay, one more Persa. Now. Kill the Haywin. Kill the Haywin. Oh, but she cast her ultimate at the perfect time. We got the Haywin. It's not a draw. We win, guys. That is going to be it for our crazy Wilder run. Honestly, this is one of the first times I have tried Wilders in the Honor Duel. I normally always go for Graveborn. In my early time playing, I did some Wilder teams, but yeah, in the recent times, this is one of the first. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as a summary, I think really if you're going to go for the Wilder team comp, first of all, it should be an artifact which does well with them. Like, I think this did pretty well. If you can have any form of energy generation or losing your HP and giving some valuable effect for you, then that is going to be good because they can replenish that HP with all of their sustain. Nice, we get 40 wins and duel points. So next week, hopefully, we're going to be going for rank top 100. And we get to claim all of our rewards now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very long, and that's usually why I don't like to do full Honor Duel playthroughs, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. And let me know your strategies for the Honor Duel. But until the next video, everyone, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe because we upload daily AFK journey videos. And until the next video, everyone, peace out for now.